shot.
He is a scorer, the senior from Lancaster, PA, Lamar Patterson. Wilbekin ran into trouble, but he finds Finney Smith. Out to Robinson, new 35, Young will take it quick. And here's Wilbekin now. Always looking to push. Scottie Wilbekin, a great facilitator. And incredibly unselfish this season. And quite a ride for Scottie Wilbekin to get himself in this position, ending up as the SEC Player of the Year. Wilbekin, matched up by Robinson, goes himself and gets the roll. Scottie Wilbekin.
Knocking down that three. We'll see if that opens things up even more on the inside.
Wilbekin, and somehow he finds Finney Smith.
Somehow is right. I don't know.
Vincent's the guy that's carrying Auburn right now. He's brought them back after being down by 3. Auburn's come back. There's been Denson that's been leading them. The basket, the assist. So we got good guards in this game.
They cut into that lead by 3. Sliced it down to 6. And now Wilbekin and company going to work with Frazier on the bench.
Kentucky switching the ball screen action of Florida. They honest guard and they trust one another, Brett, at all 5 spots to do it.
Wilbekin driving against Carly Stein. Drops it off to Walker. He had to put it up off the window because time was running.
Tough she has been, and really an inspiration to John and how she's battling through a difficult time in her life. And Tracy, we wish you the best, young lady.
Absolutely. That was the 6th team foul on Vanderbilt. So Florida's going to be shooting from here on out. Wilbekin in traffic. Nice bounce pass underneath that you get.
All because of the play.
There's Wilbekin. Gets around Henderson. Finds the open man, Young, for the easy bucket.
Bruno Mars about 5'8", so he's slightly bigger than Bruno Mars.
He's got about a foot.
Jordan Adams to the baseline. Norman Powell. David Ware couldn't grab it. Picked up by Frazier. Now the other way comes Wilbekin, slicing one inside. Beautiful feed and caught by Williams. Boy, the foul strategy the other night. They started it early, and if you're the Pitt Panthers, you're running out of time to try to employ that strategy now.
The clock just ticking away on Pitt season. Wilbekin to the basket with the left. Scottie Wilbekin.
7 from outside the arc. This freshman taking on the number 2 team in the country, and he has not turned the ball over. Nice pass.
He's looking for his brother Travis down court.
Pretty sloppy early on by both teams here.
I don't know if that's nerves or they're too loose or what, but you're right. Throwing passes, ill-advised, not handling the ball well.
Finney Smith for 3.
Randall kind of lost the handle on it, I think, or made indecision between jamming it and just laying it in.
And a great job by Florida not to bail him out and foul him.
Finney Smith, so much for getting it.
To lead Zana. Zana coming off that 18-point game against Colorado. He has been quiet today, been shut down, and has had a tough time getting the basketball. Now has 8, couple of field goals in this second half. Wilbekin, long-range three-pointer. It's true.
A good job of Harrison to recognize Patrick done with 4 fouls. If he can get going downhill, go all the way to the rim. No reason for a floater or a pull-up.
Bounce pass is a beauty to Young, and he got it off the window.
Wilbekin, he's the floor general. He's one of the best in the SEC as far as being a floor general goes, and in the country.
Yeah, he keeps the pressure on you both defensively, but also with the basketball offensively.
But he's hit for 3.
This goes to show you what kind of team we're looking at here. Has the depth and the energy level.
When Casey Hill came off the bench, he was explosive from a distributing standpoint for Florida. Wilbekin into the paint. Bounce pass to, oh, look at that, extra pass, one to the other.
inexcusable. There's no way you don't box out on a free throw.
Well, look at the last two possessions. Hill goes 0 of 2. South Carolina touches it last when it goes out of bounds.
And now they're trying to take advantage and do it with Patrick Young.
And some wingspan.
Which would make them terrific defenders and great reaction. It's a little yo-yo high-low with a ball screen. Look at this. On the bench.
Donovan so far this year.
And don't you think the Vandy defense knows that? 15 on the shot clock, 40 to play. Florida by 2. Wilbekin draws a crowd, gets it to Finney Smith for 3, and he got it.
Big time play. Vanderbilt crowd the action.
You walk in here, you can feel this is basketball.
Over 23,000 people here to support their Wildcats. You saw a great crowd watching game day this morning. Finney Smith again, one of the best shot fakes in America. The kick. Wilbekin knocks down the wing 3.
He's been so good.
Effort by Finney Smith. Picked up by Yaget. Wilbekin on the fly. Ahead it goes. Frazier. Wilbekin, 6.5 to go.
And now's the time for Florida if they want to push this lead out. It's time for them to start getting surgical, going after the guys that are in foul trouble for UCLA.
And if you're out, Young gets a block, turns it in to a jump shot on the other end. The Panthers are on the board first this afternoon in Orlando. Wilbekin will fire a 3. Got it.
Good off of ball screen action against Florida because they own ball screen action and they cover it up well.
Wilbekin, long 3. Yes.
He's had to make in this half. I said they have to make 3 or 4 per half. Right now they're tracking that number.
Wilbekin, deep triple. Yes. Halfway through the first half, Florida down 2.
Walker's so much better defensively now than he was 2 weeks ago. He was helping and recovering and talking and then covered up his guy very well.
Wilbekin will try another 3. And that's 3 for 3.
Players to look over their shoulder when they made a mistake or it wasn't going real well. Now all of a sudden, I don't sense they're doing that. I sense that they're having fun, which John Calipari wanted them to do.
At one point, it was 22-16 very early in this game. This is the closest this game has been since that point.
And you notice that the comfort level from Florida isn't as easy and comfortable as it was in the first half, obviously.
It's not free-flowing as it was. Wilbekin for 3, and it's good.
Well, we'll see.
Out motion to his offense.
Motion against this zone, though, is difficult. That's why they're going to have somebody parked at the free throw line right now. Finney Smith in there. There you go. They'll release.
They worked a lot on this yesterday. Shoot around, and they also worked on Wilbekin.
That was impressive. Silences the crowd. Something you've been looking for about an hour.
Oh, my gosh. We've got some very enthusiastic students right behind us.
And now they're back. So much for
Travis Ware. Adams.
Ooh. They were too strong by Jordan Adams coming off that screen.
Ware twins are in. Adams, Anderson, and Powell. That's the UCLA 5. Wilbekin with Finney Smith. They've got Devon Walker on one side, Frazier on the other. The drive by Wilbekin. He has suddenly...
Florida trying to become, as we mentioned, the first SEC team to finish the regular season 18-0. Wilbekin, right side of the lane.
Up 14 first half points. Nothing so far. Lenny 4-7 in the game.
All right, it's plays like that from Oliver to let you know Dayton's not giving up. You know, that's pure hustle and determination right there to get there and slot that one away.
Hill, Wilbekin tries on Oliver to the rack.
Going on. And the easiest basket of the night for the Pitt Panthers.
I don't think the Panthers have gotten that kind of cooperation from the Gators earlier in the afternoon.
Wilbekin attacking this time. Put a little English on it.
The basket here becomes much more interesting.
Newkirk guards Wilbekin. Young to Prather. He's matched up by Patterson. Shot clock at 9. Here's Wilbekin to the basket. Wilbekin, tough shot. It goes. Scottie Wilbekin.
4 points come from seniors.
You got 4 seniors. We talked about it earlier. 3 elite Final 8s, man. They don't want that. They want the Final 4 and better.
Wilbekin with the left-handed lay-in.
He's been missed.
Daniels down the middle. And a rebound. Finney Smith. Wilbekin. Finney Smith. Prather. Wilbekin with the head fake and the drive. And the floater.
Oh, my goodness.
Clock under 10. Chroma down the lane. Scoops it up. No good. Tip no good. Rebound Young.
UConn is just struggling to find any kind of look.
Wilbekin. Defender on the deck. No foul back.
Regional final from Memphis, Tennessee. They were looking for Pollard. The turnover and numbers for the Gators led by Wilbekin.
Like that.
Misfire. Here comes Hickey.
11 to go with this one. Stringer, no. Wilbekin gets by Bryant. Why not?
Mind the clock running down as long as they can get a decent shot at the end.
That's Dallas Enema for 3. Had a good look at it. Just checked into the game. Enema and Luke Devlin in as Wilbekin.
And if you didn't have the long arms of Cauley Stein on the way. Frazier has another rebound. Wilbekin. Prather up and under.
And this is where the Gators are dangerous.
Richardson. The press is going to come.
Stokes will try to drive. Puts it up on the run. Rebound. Comes off to Walker. Chris Walker in the lineup early today.
There you see the value of Walker. Just got eligible in February.
Scottie Wilbekin a little heat check.
I love the confidence that Dayton has shown. They've played from behind in all these NCAA games in Ohio State, Syracuse, and even Stanford. This team knows how to play from behind. They just want to stay close to Florida and let their shooters and scorers take over.
The shot clock now is down to 5. Wilbekin.
Younger brother of Sam Rowley checks in. Doesn't see a lot of playing time. Albany's rotation is really only 7 deep. They're having to call on a couple of guys here. It's Wilbekin knifes his way in, and he gets a roll. Scottie Wilbekin.
I think, and definitely in Orlando, Jay Wright's probably home trying to figure what suit to wear tomorrow. Demanding. This coaching is demanding. Wilbekin. That's how he started the game. Interesting. Just solid defensively. Greg mentioned Joe Harris, terrific outside shooter. They are a good basketball team. So is this one. And he's good off the bounce as well as
Here he goes, and he's in trouble.
Once again, good defense by Florida.
Gators with their first lead since it was 18-17.
The conference, 48.6. Now that's a second chance offensive rebounds.
Florida looking to retake the lead. Wilbekin. They do.
I'm going to tell you something. You talk about
retrieved by Yickett. Drives, wrapped away by Kavanaugh. Picked up by Frazier.
They can't seem to come up with a defensive rebound. And I like what Wilbekin has just done. Told those guys to settle down. Come on, fellas. We got the lead. Make them come to us instead of taking these crazy. That's what Steve Alford told us. We're not going to pull the ball back. As soon as we break the press, we're going to attack. Where with another three-point shot.
Yeah, oftentimes when you pull back, even though you have an advantage or a good look, you play in the pressure teams. You're playing right into their hands.
Nice passing by the Gators. Wilbekin to launch the triple. And picked up by Frazier. Another 3. Down it goes. Well, Wilbekin the other way. Frazier, that's 3. Picked up Finney Smith. Wilbekin to hold it.
Another offensive rebound. Once again, we talked about it earlier. Straight paths to the basket for the offensive rebounders. Dayton not putting a body on anyone.
Smart senior leadership there by Wilbekin, recognizing that Florida had the last opportunity of this first half and not to rush that shot with 32 seconds left.
Stan was his high school coach, Scottie Wilbekin. Boy, he's been through a lot, the senior. It's a triple.
Might need those fouls at the end of the game, but Jones, this is a guy who can commit some fouls.
Clock winding down. Wilbekin at the horn. He's got it. Scottie Wilbekin.
And Wilbekin with a steal. The kick out. Scottie takes a three and got it. By one. They're going to lead for sure here by 10 or less. Wilbekin straight over Moore. Got it. Big shot.
Prather. Shot clock at 15. Devon Walker. Looking inside.
Walker has to be ready to shoot every time he catches it. He hasn't been ready.
Wilbekin. Long three. Scottie Wilbekin. Bullseye. 38-36. Gators.
And that's why most competitive dudes are seniors.
They get it into Wilbekin. He's the guy that took so many huge free throws already this year to close out games. They can't even catch him right now. He sidesteps everybody, and they finally foul him with 10 seconds to go.